Hello. Boy, am I full. I am full to the brim. Full to the brim. Full to the brim. Okay, let's see. Copy. Hippity skip. Hippity dippity whippity flip. Hippity doo dah day. Hi, Joanne. How are you? I'll drop a link here in a moment. Just got to get a toothpick. I'm glad you're awake. Happy Easter, one. Absolutely celebrate the resurrection of Christ. And let's see. And I just had celebration time with my fam. So we do celebrate. And then I'll post a link in a moment. Okay. Let me share myself out. So, okay, one. Excuse me. Thank you. I didn't know if sand people celebrate. Happy Easter. Okay, so doom and so any gossip, I'll let you up and you can tell me. Let's see. To be 100% real, Joanne, I need to put some pants on before you come up, so hold on. I'm like, okay. All right. Two, three. These need to not be anywhere in vision. And then, oh, and then my credit cards are right there. Put those away. Okay. But I do appreciate. You're welcome. Okay. Oh, shit. Let me go get my computer charger. 1 second. Got it. Got my computer charger. Now, nothing is stopping us. Nothing is stopping us. I saw Tracy was live, but I know she's not going to do no panel. She's like talking about like her dog and stuff. I don't think she's like going to necessarily do a panel. But what do I know, right? That's why I went live, because I'm like, oh, thank you. Copy. Paste. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Da-na-na-na. Okay. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. I'm going to try sitting in a new way. Let's see how it works. Ice, ice, baby. Hello. Oh, there you are. Hello.
Hi. Nice
How
to
are
see you with the
you?
pants on.
I put some pants on. I just left Easter dinner or lunch, I guess. So, yep, I have pants on now though. I came home and I took my jeans off because jeans are uncomfortable. So I put like pajamas on.
Well, yeah, after you eat a big lunch,
Yep,
for sure.
I did.
I
I'm
thought
sitting
about
a new
making a
way.
I thought about making a dinner, but then I forgot before I did it, and so I didn't do it. Cuz I have a
Oh.
giant ham in my freezer. I've got actually two of them, and I have friends that don't have kids, to go watch
Mhm.
Easter egg hunt and stuff. So I thought about it and then I forgot about it, so I didn't do it. So I
Oh.
told her, so I told my friends, hey, I was going to make Easter dinner, but I didn't. Oh, thanks for telling
Mm.
us. Well,
She's like, well, why
I didn't
didn't
want them to think I
you?
wasn't thinking of them. I
Right.
said, but we could have it after Easter dinner because I really,
Mhm.
I'm missing that a lot. Like I'm not getting like I don't eat at people's houses. I have a thing. It's not a clean or dirty thing because there are so many houses cleaner than mine.
Mhm.
But I just can't do it. I've tried so hard. I've never been able to do like at work when we have potluck. I'd never been able to eat anything that somebody brought, which I have missed out
Mhm.
on some good shit, but I just can't make myself do it. So I haven't been like I've been invited, but I don't go because I don't want to insult anybody because they automatically say, "My house is clean." I know
Right.
your house is clean, but that's not it. We don't get to pick our phobias. Nobody gets to decide, "Oh, I'm going to be scared of spiders." You know? We don't decide that shit. So, anyway, I've been
So
missing out on some
I'm
dinners
exactly like
and
that.
huh?
Like I'm exactly like that. Like I can't eat from anybody's home other than like my family.
Mhm.
And like
That
when
went away
people,
too though. Like after about 2 years of being on my own, I
yeah.
couldn't be at my mom's house anymore.
Oh, see, my family certain people are pretty trustworthy, but I'm
It's
sure
not
there's some that
I don't know what it is. It's not that I
aren't.
don't trust anybody.
Uh-huh.
Cuz I go to and them hole in the wall freaking greasy hamburger places are the best. So I'm
Right.
right there, watching
Mhm.
that teenager scratch his zitty face. And I
Ew.
eat that burger all day long,
Mhm. Yeah.
But and if I know somebody that works at a place at a restaurant, I can't go there. And I
Oh,
fucking don't know
wow.
why. It's the weirdest shit that's been just a
Hey,
pain in my
Charles.
ass. What
Hi,
up, Chucky?
hold on.
I'm not holding on
Why not? Just
because I
kidding.
don't wanna.
Wait, you know what's weird though? For me, it really is about like, first of all, I don't know how they are in their home, whether they're clean, whether they're dirty. I also don't know if they even know how to season properly. Like, and sometimes you don't even know how to store food properly.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like this one girl made me some cinnamon something once, and it tasted like the container that it was in. And I'm
Oh,
like, that doesn't seem right.
happy Easter
I just,
music in me.
I just came up here to give Joanne crap.
Happy
You're
Easter,
a
sir.
furry mountain man looking dude now, Chucky. Your girly boys aren't gonna like that, are they?
They do like that. I would think.
Okay, so I talked to my neighbor. So y'all
Oh,
don't know this
wow.
because I haven't been. No. It's more interesting than that. So, okay,
Couldn't
you
be.
remember when I was I don't know if you were watching or anybody watching now was watching, but I was live either myself or on somebody's panel, and I was standing out by my truck, and my tweaky neighbor came over and freaking lit up his foil right there while I was live
Oh,
streaming.
I
Okay.
remember hearing about it, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't realize and I'm like, "Whoa, hey, I'm live. Let's not be smoking your blues while I'm fucking live or around me or go away." So anyway, he stabbed my other neighbor. Okay, so I live on the corner. My teacher neighbor's next to
everyone knows
me.
where you live, Joanne.
I know,
Not
but this is more interesting than
her
that,
fault.
Charles. So,
What happened with the neighbor? Come
he
on.
got stabbed.
Wow,
My
such a big
Twinkie neighbor
deal.
stabbed him night
Everybody
before
gets stabbed.
last. Huh?
Everybody gets stabbed. I've never been
Every
stabbed.
single person I've ever
I've
met has
never
been
been
stabbed. I don't think
stabbed.
I've ever met someone that's not been stabbed.
You've
I
met
have
me
not
and
been
I've never been
stabbed.
stabbed. So next
And
time I
I
guess
will
you'll have to
never be stabbed.
get one in for the sake of getting one. You get to
I
stab me
think you're
next time,
thinking of
Chuck.
like a dirty type of stab, not like a stab like,
No,
yeah.
I think we're on the same page.
Every person has been that kind of stabbed, but every person has not been brutally stabbed. Okay.
I
So
am
tell us what
surprised.
happened.
I am surprised that Joanne didn't let Sam stab the shit out of her. I was kind of big
No, I
on.
was waiting for him to come by so I could throw a rock at him.
Well, you guys were this close. You guys were literally touching fat sitting on that couch.
No,
Like
we
it
did
was
touch
getting
fat. We did touch fat in the truck.
They're touching
no shit.
fat.
Yep.
They're touching fat. That's gonna be my new song.
Hey, Hammy. Happy Easter.
Oh shit. Hi, Hammy. I'm your favorite YouTuber.
Man, that's
Who are
not
I'm
cool.
you?
wounded. Now I
Wounded?
feel yeah that you're his favorite and not me. God, what's
What
This
he
is
that
such a
about?
does.
boring channel too. All she does is move her mouth to stupid songs. I mean, it's the most boring. Flip her stupid hair. It's so
I
stupid.
know. I'm like, come here and
I
talk
don't know what kind of morons are watching that shit.
to
Right?
you.
But I'm surprised nobody said anything yet.
You have. You always say something mean.
So
Meanie face.
watching Yellowstone makes me want to go to Montana
Yeah.
I know. Okay, so tell us what happened, Joanne. Like, why did he stab your neighbor?
because he's a tweaker.
Did your neighbor like do something like
How
tell him
did
to go
you?
Okay,
away?
so he came home because he's like he doesn't look it, but he's 70 years old. But
Okay, I
he's
don't want to I don't want to interrupt, but I have to. Did you actually do something during this stabbing? Did you help somebody, or did you just lay on your ass? Because I need
no,
to
I
know.
just sat and watched.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I'm waiting for it to be you, asshole.
You didn't do anything. I know you didn't.
I didn't fucking know it till I saw
You were
12 cop
probably
cars
you were probably
in
peeking
a
out the
three
window.
house radius.
You were probably peeking out the window as you were
I sure
snacking.
was, and I got video.
You're such a nosy fuck.
And
I would never.
I almost have a 360 view with all these fucking windows.
Well, that's really, and your house is like, is your house an end house?
Yeah, I'm on the corner. And I
Okay,
got a
so
corner
yeah.
window in every corner.
So yeah,
Fuck
you
that.
really did get a view of like everything. Do
I
you have
She's
like
did.
a.
cameras? You should get
I have
Oh,
cameras.
God.
cameras.
Um,
Okay,
so he came home from some kind of something. Hey, bud, my baby daddy.
good. Hey, buds.
Do you ever get
So
out of the
okay,
house, Joanne, or do you just like look out your window and watch stabbings?
I just look out my window and watch.
Yeah.
That makes me a voyeur, right?
Like, I don't know. You need to get out of your house more. You're gonna end up like Sam. Like, you're literally
In a
Sam with
fucking
a.
old ass van
You're
Sold,
literally
sold of
Sam with a
stolen
brick
pets.
camper. You're Sam in a brick camper, okay? There's no difference
I
He's
there.
don't
not
have
Sam
none of my
at all.
pets are stolen.
He's in a home.
She has a bicycle she doesn't use.
I don't have a
She's
bicycle.
just like
Why would I
Sam.
buy a bicycle?
I've never.
That would be
Somebody who has a
ridiculous.
bicycle
That's
that they
why I went out of my way to try to set her up with Sam because to me they're the same people.
Oh, you can shut the
they're
fuck up
not
now.
they're not the same people.
In my head, they are
If
the
I
same
had an
people.
eject button, your ass would be ejected
Because
right
I've
fucking
met up with
now.
them both. I'm the only person
No,
I know
you
of
take
that's met
that.
them
You
both.
take that back because I've
And
met both of you guys, and you two have way more in common than Sam and I do.
no, I mean, you guys, honestly, you eat the
Sip it,
same food.
Cardweller, you do.
Honestly, you guys look the same.
I need
Okay?
to give Hammy a ride.
Eject, eject, eject.
I can't. I don't have the parachute loaded.
I don't care.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
I've never cared for Joanne. I'm not here to pretend that
Yeah,
I
that's why you drove all the way from fucking the Canadian border to come and see me.
I literally maybe the Canadian county border.
I know. That really is a border. Canadian county really does border
Yeah,
Haywood
I know.
County in Oklahoma. So he
oh,
ain't
there is
lying.
a Tyler in here. I haven't seen
Yeah,
him in a long time.
it's Tyler.
What up? Yep, Tyler Thomas, the one who started the rumors about my chin.
There
Yeah,
are
he's
no
a
rumors. Anything he
great
said
guy.
about your chin is probably true. I mean,
No, it's
what he
not.
said you were into chin stuff or what?
Well, no, he said that I have a big chin and I don't.
Oh,
So, what is so funny?
I'm
How do
just
I have a
waiting for
big
you to.
chin?
I'm waiting for you to turn your cam off.
No, I'm not going to turn my camera off.
Okay.
By the way, did you know that Joanne's fabrics are all closing?
Yeah, I brought this news. I actually have
He
a
told
video.
me a long time ago he's so fucking happy about
No,
it.
I did. I have a video of me stealth camping in this car with my camping setup. And I haven't put it out yet, but in the video I talk about still the Joanne Fabric going out of business because I bought my curtain from Joanne Fabric right here. I have like
Is
5
that a
curtains.
mushroom? Or is that a mushroom curtain?
They're
He did,
mushrooms.
huh, Nito? He crushing on me
They're
bad,
so
huh?
cute.
Yeah, I have several curtains. I have a black one, a couple blue ones. Yeah, I got like a whole bunch of fabric for super cheap in Port Angeles
From Joanne's Fabrics.
from Joanne Fabric. Yeah, right there by.
He will get inside me any way he
It's
can.
Joanne's.
Yep.
Well, it's spelled different, first of all, and the people that work there are nowhere near as fat as Joanne. So
Yeah, but you have hopes,
That's
don't you?
so rude.
No, he's hoping. He walks in with hope, with a little gleaming in his eye until he doesn't see any fat chicks in there and then he
He like
leaves.
he
But
like
then he can
wishes
still
you were
say, I've been
there.
in Joanne's.
I don't even like
Yep.
talking to fat women. It's hard for me to even communicate with them.
Is
You're a
that why you were
lie.
blushing and all shy when we met?
You're a lie.
I was trying not to bring up the fact that you smelled.
Oh,
I
because you
doubt
sniffed
that.
me. You know that because you sniffed me. He was sniffing my hair.
That's such bullshit.
It's not. It's not. You had me lean over and get something off
You
of
have
your
me
floorboard
confused with
because
Sam.
you're too fat and can't get past the steering wheel. So I'm not too fat to lean over. And while I was leaning over, you were sniffing my hair.
First of all, that's a Buick, so that's not true, and you know it's not. So
Bud sniffed me and he says I don't smell.
Bud says she doesn't smell.
So
I'm more
there.
inclined to believe she doesn't
I
smell.
would say 3 out of the 5 women I've met from YouTube smell.
I'm
Okay,
not
name
one of
them.
those 3 though.
You are, yes.
I'm not, because I freaking bathe in
Okay, then we'll
sweet pea
say 2
bath
out
and
of 5.
body, man.
We'll say 2
Name
out of 5.
them.
So I'm done.
No, your nose is broke.
Name
And
the
you're a
girls
liar.
that are smelly, dude.
Why?
I want to know who smells.
If you had bunny ears in that picture, that would look like a Playboy bunny picture.
I know. I should put them on. But for real, like, tell us who smells because I want to know.
Well,
Tell
you
me.
can use deductive reasoning to figure that out.
So tell me all the
Well, we
people that
know
you've
that
met.
fucking Stony Hoe smells like a
Oh, she
Stony
smells
Hoe.
good. She doesn't stink.
She
She smells really
stinks. She stinks.
good. Shit.
That's why you hang with her so long, because you like them dirty bitches.
Oh, doesn't smell like a carton of cigarettes, I can tell you that.
Well, that's because you weren't around her long enough.
Oh,
other,
okay.
other than her and Joanne, who have you met?
Sarah Bean,
Oh, yeah, you met Sarah Bean?
and
Does
he
she
did her.
smell?
She said she did you up one side and down the other. So
She
she
really
gave in.
wants
I
to.
wouldn't give in to his crying and pleading and tears and
What
all
are you
that
talking about?
stuff.
I needed some weed. That's why I came over.
Uh-huh.
To who? Joanne's house?
Yeah.
That's so rude. You used her for weed,
She
you fucking
offered.
bitch. You
And she
fucking bitch.
offered. I thought I would also get a meal out of it, but no. She stopped cooking for people after Tommy threw her food out on the
And
interstate.
Tommy didn't fucking throw it out, you jerk. He gave it to
Nobody
Fish.
wanted to eat that shit.
Shut your
I'm
face.
better off going to Joplin and seeing what Katie can cook.
What does that say?
What
Natalia's
the fuck
apology to
ever?
Jizzy was literally so touching. What?
Oh my god, that was so weird.
I would never apologize to that cunt whore.
I felt awkwardly bad for never mind.
So I bought this thing for my backpack, and it's a light, so it's a heart.
When do
Hey,
you wear a
Bugsville, happy
backpack?
Easter.
Sometimes I do.
Put it on.
Happy
Um,
420 to those of y'all that don't
I don't know how to turn it
celebrate
off.
Easter.
Oh yeah, happy 420, happy Easter, whatever y'all
Oh, I'm gonna
celebrate.
pop my seeds
Passover.
today. That's what I was gonna do because that way I wouldn't forget. I'm gonna pop them. I'm gonna start my seeds today.
Oh hell yeah, Joanne. Cheers, Budsville. Thanks for everybody being here. I
I'm
don't know
gonna
how
do two
Are you
photos
doing
of
like a
one.
candlelight vigil for?
I'm trying to turn this light off and I don't know how. I don't even know how I turned it on.
You're putting off Catholic vibes right now.
Okay, I'll put it over here until I figure out how to turn it off. Oh,
The
maybe
the
there's
candle and the dark hair put off Catholic vibes.
let's
It
see.
ain't
I don't
bad
want to
being
put
a
off
Catholic.
I
That
don't want to put off those
I was
vibes.
raised that Catholics are of Satan, so I'm
Oh, it
not going
turned
to
off.
change.
Whatever.
It turned off by itself. So this light, it looks like a heart. Oh, it turns on when you touch it. That sucks. But it's a heart. I don't know if you can tell. And it's gonna go in my backpack so that whenever I'm like looking for things in my backpack, I can easily find them.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's neat.
I know. It's so cool. What's this thing?
So
And
you
so
There.
my
never
neighbor
answered the
got stabbed
question.
because my tweaky neighbor said, "That's the last time you'll f my mom," and ran off. So that's why he stabbed him.
Give one
Oh,
example. Give one example of when and where you wear your backpack.
I can't.
You can't.
No, but
That's because
I do.
as I figured, you've never worn it.
I've actually never worn it.
Yeah, see?
Um, I will be wearing it. Okay,
You should be
starting.
going to Canada and going camping because it's going to be summertime.
Okay, I think that this would be the perfect time, like in a month or so, to go because you don't want
Yeah.
it to be too hot.
No, you don't want it to be too hot. That's for sure.
Yeah, because last time
If
it was
it's
way
too
too
hot,
hot.
if it's too hot, it mating becomes challenging. There's like a number of things that just it's not great.
Mating.
By the way, do you guys know that I found out how to have a girl?
How to
So
have a girl do what?
how to like get pregnant with a girl.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh yeah,
Puppy
Charles
love.
left.
Yeah.
So here's how to get pregnant with a girl, okay?
Okay.
So you're supposed to have sex 4 days before ovulation. That's what they
Okay.
say. Because apparently that's when like the girls like live till the 4th day.
Okay.
I don't know. I was looking up how to have a girl because I really would want one.
What if you had a boy though? Because I thought I wanted a girl too, and then I had Christopher, and he was amazing.
Fine.
Boys are so fun.
Yeah,
You can do a lot more with them, and they won't cry.
that's true. And I hear that they are easier, but
Oh yeah, yeah,
when you're just like wanting one of your own because you're a girl, so you're like, I just want a girl. So
yeah.
I don't
I
know.
think I
But
would have been happy with either though,
yeah.
because I
So
basically raised my little sister, and she was not as easy as my son was.
yeah, that's what they say. Like it really does seem easier. Even my friends who have kids, it seems like the girls are harder.
Uh huh.
But like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they're just fun because they're like what we are. Let me copy this link. So, have you seen any latest YouTube drama?
I have not.
Haven't. I
I
haven't
haven't.
either.
I don't really haven't been watching all that much, and like it takes about 2 seconds to get caught up, and
Yeah,
I was gonna
because it's
listen
like
to Dee, but then Squawk Box came on her panel, so I didn't want to listen to that.
honestly, that channel, it seems like the only time I ever click on it, that's who's up there. And it's like, how is this your channel? This is like you and this person's collab channel. This isn't your channel. I don't
Yeah,
know. That's just the way
don't
it
throw
seems.
hearts out like confetti. And she only hearted me and her. So she's
Right.
so Nikki's trying to tell Dee who she can and can't throw hearts to now. So
Oh, wow. That's some insecurity speaking, Nikki.
yeah, I should post that screenshot.
Should.
And that
She's like all
fat
insecure
fuck
because
Shady talking about trolling Muslims. Racist cunt.
is she gonna troll Slab City News?
Oh, I doubt it. She's too busy sucking his ass to do that.
That's true.
I
Yeah,
thought about
she's
making
not.
some fried rice right now.
Ooh, you should.
I should, because I've got
That
the
sounds
rice and
really
I've got
good.
the soy sauce, I've got sesame oil, I've got peas and carrots and onion.
Do it.
I think I
I
will.
want guac and chips. Like
Yeah, oh
really
my God.
bad.
So I didn't think any of the stores would be open, and I had run out of Dr. Pepper, so I went store hunting. And
Mm-hmm.
sure enough, Dollar General and Family Dollar were both open. So I went to
Oh.
Dollar General. And you know how they recommend go to the store hungry because you'll never buy things you don't need then, right? I walked by, oh my God, salted caramel brownies. I bought a box of the
Ooh.
salted caramel brownie mix.
Ooh, that sounds so good.
I made some more peanut butter fudge with some with 20% THC peanut butter breath,
Wow.
and it's knocking my shit out. It's like 52 milligrams each piece, and they're little
Mhm.
pieces.
Yeah.
So I need to make another batch of peanut butter fudge that doesn't have weed in it so I can have more than one piece.
That's why I feel like the milligrams that I'm quoted in my gummies I buy from the dispensary have to be like wrong because I can eat 200 milligrams and feel great, but not at all feel too high. Like, I want to feel too high. That's the goal. You know what I mean? So, like, 200 milligrams, I should feel too high, don't you think?
I would think for 200 milligrams, that's a lot.
Yeah. And it's like, I feel good, but I never feel too high. And it kind of just sucks. I'm like, do I ever get to feel too high again? No, probably not.
You're
Ooh, a
you're
500.
getting the 500 milligrams, buds, and you're eating one gummy, a 500 milligram gummy. Fuck,
I know. Also, why do you care what D loves, Clayton Bigsby?
because he loves D and he mad now because she don't like his politics.
She doesn't.
$7 for 500 milligrams is fucking awesome.
Damn, that's badass. How the hell did you get that?
How come you just don't make them yourself, buds? You need to save tons of money doing that.
I know I need to start doing that too, but I need to come up with this system. Like, you know how I do laundry once a week or clean my house like twice a week or whatever days I do things? Like, I
Uh-huh.
need to come up with this system where I'm like creating like oil a certain day of the week and then my gummies, you know.
Yeah. Have you made some since we did?
I think I did one other time, but that's it.
Huh. Is that right?
B33 loves Guru Hammy. I don't think that's true. I could be wrong. Too cheap to grow now, no money in it. Yeah, so you know what's really funny, Joanne? I have to tell you this. So, you know, like Hammy was saying, oh, talking about growing weed is so boring. I'm not into that shit, whatever. Well, it's funny because like that was like 6 months ago that he was saying that and he stopped talking about growing and shit. And he still does it, but he just doesn't want to make his whole channel about it. And he also feels like the people, like the Pete Gay We Are, for example, like when they talk about other growers and they put them down and stuff, like he just doesn't like that energy of that whole 420 community. So he's been like, growing weed's boring. I hate growing weed, blah, blah. I hate streaming about it, whatever. And now that whole fucking community is saying the same shit. Like, oh, talking about people growing weed is boring. We don't want to do that anymore, blah, blah, blah. So,
Well, I'm gonna do a if I think I'm going to try and do just like a everyday video. Doesn't matter what's going on with it. Here it is today. Here it is today. Here it is today.
I think that's a great idea because people like us who haven't done it before, it's fun. You know, I mean, you've done it before, but you have never like made your whole channel and identity or anything about it. So I think
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, I don't think I still will do that. I still think I'll be everywhere. Everywhere you want to be.
I just can't stay monetized if I show plants. I prefer just making shorts for pennies now. I keep my drug use private, lol. It's been boring for years, played out, whatever. Camel is probably delicious,
So that'll be one less person watching. Big fucking deal.
right? No biggie there. And what else? I
So I
don't
should
know. I
just do
just
that. Like, I'll just make a short, like, oh, here's day one. Here's day
yeah.
two. Here's day 45. Here's day 80.
No, definitely. That'd be fun.
Hey, Azel.
Hey, Azel.
Happy Easter to you and yours, hon.
Happy Easter.
You and
Hammy
yours
says
and
I'm
theirs.
Yeah. Hammy says I'm dressed like a Italian widow.
Okay. Italian
Like,
widow
okay.
works.
All right. Happy Easters. we don't want him here. That's not true. There's certain people we don't want here. We see what they say, and if it's fucked up, we delete it. But Azel's not one of them. But it is funny the way that Azel and Charles like talk shit about each other.
I want them to panel together because that would be hilarious.
I know.
They're both very wordy. Y'all have a pretty extensive vocabulary. And still
Yes.
it goes in the gutter.
Yes. You and Azel were so fun the other day to watch. Like, you guys are the best. Seriously.
He and I have always gotten along, you
I
know.
know.
I mean,
You
the
guys,
times that we haven't, I've understood. I understand loyalty. Like that
yeah.
doesn't bother me at all. If he didn't want to talk to me because of our mutual person that we know that he likes and I don't, then I would understand it. You know, but other than that, he and I have always gotten along.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy Easter, laced up.
Happy Easter.
So I just think it's funny because like you and him can banter back and forth way better than he can banter with his like friend. Like you're his friend, but you know what I mean? Like his like close quote friends. Like you and him have more to talk about and like can hold a conversation. I don't know. I just think it's cool.
For sharing
Oh yeah,
thoughts,
that is
posts.
messed up.
What happened?
I didn't know he did that. I apologize because I think I might have commented like I'm confused or something on that post, and I had no idea, and I'm very sorry. I did not realize he was apparently Nikki posted a docs, and I think Azel was like sharing it to be like, what the fuck, like she's such a bitch, and it may have been
Okay.
misconstrued into like you're posting it to
And
like
yeah.
emphasize it. Yeah. So apparently it was misconstrued and Azel apologizes. Slab City did not delete his channel. He claims it got removed by YouTube, which just to let you know, my personal take on that is that he just wishes he was gangster like me because I did lose a channel. So he wishes he was gangster like me and pretends he lost a channel. I don't know. He could have lost a channel. But he
Who
has
knows?
yeah. But he has 2 new channels, Clay, and he goes by like something Fevler. And then I think he made like an account to pretend he was Hammy too. So he lost it. Okay. Okay, good. I'm glad that you guys could kumbaya on my chat. Kumbaya, my lord. Ooh, I almost shared my screen. I meant to share the link. I've lost like 10 channels. I'm the biggest loser by a lot. Well, if you think you're a loser, then okay. I mean, no one's going to argue with you here, Hammy. I'm just kidding, you're not. Oh, it's Azel. Hey,
Hey,
Azel.
hey. I just wanted to jump up real quick and be like, hey, buds, this is what happened. So she had shared this post and then she was talking about decency. And I was like, oh, well, this is the epitome of human decency right here. This bitch doing this. It wasn't anything. I didn't even realize that like she was actually doxing you in that. Like I didn't even like, I just read that she had said some ugly shit. And I was like, the nerve of this bitch. And that was the post.
Yeah, that was like uh-oh, I didn't realize what I did moment. It wasn't like a malicious moment.
Yeah. I would never. Not, not the bud. I mean, he and I have had words in the past, but I don't have a problem with him.
Right.
And so, but I just, that bitch is a joke to me. And so like I'm constantly calling her out. Hell, I made a post today calling her out, making herself look like a chocolate Easter bunny. And I'm just like, baby, you don't look like that.
I know. I saw your video.
Yeah, like where's
Where do
the
you
truth
look
in
like
here?
that at, bitch?
Yeah. I will commonly.
Like your dick looks like that, maybe.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. There's not a single solitary part of you that looks like that hunchy. Like, anyhow, I will commonly be combative with that one, but I was not trying to come for anybody else. I am so sorry. I didn't realize that she was doxing you in that video, and I did. I think I've already taken down the post. But I was not trying to disrespect or dox you. That is not what I was after. I was calling her out for
yeah.
being an ugly, ugly human being.
Well, I think that Buds said he accepted your apology for that because to be completely honest with you, I think I commented on that post, which I never would have done if I realized it was a dox of somebody I love.
I
You know
didn't.
what I mean? So
Yeah, I didn't realize. I didn't. Well, I mean, actually, I kind of vaguely remember the wording of it, but I didn't realize she was truly doxing anyone. I just saw that she had said something, and she said something really ugly. And then she had just like deleted all the shit on her channel and been like, "Oh, I found God, and I'm not going to say anything ugly anymore." And then the very next fucking post,
I found God.
yeah, and then her very next
No,
post,
bitch.
she was wishing death on someone. I was like, yes, this is the epitome of human decency right here. This bitch. You know what I mean? I wasn't even. I didn't even
No, I
know that.
seriously love your posts. And I was just telling Joanne, like, I love your newfound, like, live that you've been doing. And I love how whenever you and Joanne are on panel together, like you were the other day on your channel, that you guys can just banter and banter.
No,
Like, that's
me and
awesome.
also, hey, Jen. Yeah, no, she and I have gotten along. Like, honestly, okay. So when I first came into this space, Jan was like, "Hey, you, be careful," and was always like very caring and was like a gentle guide to me. And then also like we have a couple complicated relationships, as in Rick Sanchez and Jezzy and
Yeah.
Salty Pickle, and all of those
Yeah.
things at different points in time have been problematic between us. And then we wouldn't talk for a minute because of it. But I've never actually ever had a problem with Joanne, and I can't say an ill word about her. I love me some Joanne.
Same here, honey.
Ew.
I do.
And
I
honest,
mean, I respect loyalty. That's again. I have no problem with people not liking me because I despise. Like if I just don't like somebody, that's not really. I kind of get it, but like if I like really, there's no chance of ever being civil, and
Yeah,
so friends of that person won't hang with me. I understand it, and I don't have a problem with it, and I've never said nothing. It's never been a thing. I
yeah,
accept it. Because if I'm going to run my face about somebody, I might lose friends over it, and I have to keep that in mind with the shit that I say or do.
yeah.
And
Well,
yeah,
all that being
right.
said, I don't think you've ever done anything cross that I have seen since I've been around, and I've been around about 6 years, and I've never seen you do anything cross. And so, like, I've seen you have some disagreements with folks, but like, I'll say it and I'll say it again. Other people's beef is other people's beef. So, like, if you have a problem with this person, that's your beef, and if
yeah,
that person has a problem with you, that's their beef. That's not my beef. Like,
yeah,
I
So
don't
look,
have.
I just have to interrupt really quick. So the way that like you and Joanne were, I feel like is similar to how we were. So for example, I feel like we were like cool, no issues, but then like maybe you felt like you had to take a side, like when I chose to be with
I just
someone else.
I just took a step back. I couldn't play the game. I saw what happened. I understood that. I understood what was going on. I had to take a step back, mostly
Right.
because it wasn't my business, and I couldn't be involved in the politics of it. But I
and
also had
boys
shit
are
going on.
dumb.
Yeah.
right?
Well, also, like, there were times when you would get involved, like, you would be, like, mean to me about it. And I felt like you just probably felt like you were wanting to be loyal to your friend, just like Joanne is saying. And so I've never really had any issue with you other than when I felt like you had someone's back over mine, which you have every right to do. So that was wrong on me for even, like, having an opinion on that. But yeah, so that's all.
Yeah, no, the only time I've ever had beef with you is when you go and get something tasty to eat and you don't fucking share. I'm just like,
I'll never do it.
Haley.
I'll never do it again.
because you are such a
I'm
foodie
about to
and
go
so
make
am
some
I.
fried rice. You got any what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna saute some onions and then I'm gonna throw my rice in there and then I'm gonna
Mhm.
throw some carrots and peas in there and then I'm gonna
Yum.
throw some soy sauce on top of it, turn the heat off and throw some sesame oil on it and call it good.
That sounds tasty.
That sound like enough?
Also,
Because I had
Hell
some
yeah.
also
hoisin sauce, but I don't know what happened to it.
the sesame oil is like totally the hack. Like I'm
Oh,
surprised
I
that you know anything
love
about the
sesame
sesame oil.
oil.
Oh,
Yeah, I
so
put
good.
it.
Did
Yeah,
Did you mention soy sauce?
yeah, soy sauce and
Okay, good.
sesame oil.
Because
That's really all I have
Hamilton
to. I have
taught me to
garlic,
put the soy sauce at the end,
the
like
sesame
after it's
oil,
cooled.
because sesame oil has a really low burn temperature. So you
Oh,
put
okay.
the sesame oil at the end.
And it
Yeah.
adds
Okay.
such a good flavor.
Yeah.
Like it really like
Okay.
it changed the game. So there's something I make called I call it crack slaw. I don't know what it's actually called. So it's basically essentially fried cabbage.
Oh,
But
I
but
love that shit so much.
Mm.
the kicker is like once you've made it, you add just a little dollop of sesame oil and give it a good stir, and it's so good. I like to. Okay, so what I do is I'll fry some bacon and then I'll take the bacon out and then I'll fry cabbage in that oil, right? And then right before it's done, I'll put a little drop of sesame oil in it and give it a good stir, and then I'll crumble the bacon back over the top of it. It is so good. I
Ooh,
call it crack slaw.
So good.
that sounds
Yeah,
so good.
it really
Yeah,
is. It's
Joanne
very
is
tasty.
always sending me her sausage and or sometimes it's just cabbage and sometimes it's cabbage and sausage whenever you're making that and you tell me I'm like I need to have
Yeah, fried cabbage with Polish sausage in it. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
Yep.
tasty.
And then I
Honestly,
make
you really
red fried potatoes with fried sauteed red onion and I
Oh
put
yes.
sausage in that as well.
Oh
I mean,
god, fried potatoes and
anything
onion.
with fucking Polish sausage in it's got to be
Who
good.
was that person in my backstage just now? Turn your camera on again. Who are you?
My damn
Oh,
one.
they left. I don't know. They turned their camera on and they were like on a porch. Honestly, I don't know who that was.
I don't know what that is, Hammy.
I'll
Vegeta,
Oh,
veggie.
so it's like an ingredient like such as like a seasoning, like you know how you would use a seasoning chicken whatever by Knorr or whatever. I don't know. It looks similar to that. 'Cause I've seen it. Natalie talks about food so much I'm constantly triggered into eating. That's why I'm fat. Keep blaming me. And yeah, no, your
Hydrated
channel,
spices and
you deleted
vegetables.
it.
Well, I'm gonna put peas and carrots in it.
Mm, that sounds so good.
Okay,
This
you
is like a
guys.
seasoning. Hmm.
I gotta go, but I just wanted to jump up and clear the air because I didn't mean to do anything to disrespect Buds. I really was just going after the sea hag. But I got
Yeah.
some stuff I gotta go take care of. And so I hope y'all have a wonderful evening and I'll probably be back around.
You too, Azel. Good to
Well,
see
thank
you.
you for coming up.
Hell, thank you for having me. Y'all have a good one. I'll talk to you soon.
You
Okay,
too.
honey.
Let me share the link again, just in case anybody would like to join us. And so, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so every time I click onto D's, it's either D up there with Digger, and I'm sorry, but like Digger, you repeat the same thing over and over and over. Like there's hey, That's what Vegeta is, Joanne's.
Hold on, that echoes me.
Okay, there's no echo.
Show it again, hon. Oh, you are showing it. Okay.
Show us what it looks like on the inside. It's like seasoning. Okay, very cool. Charles has thanks Tammy for showing us that. Charles has had the runs all day because of bad lettuce. If I looked like you, I'd have the runs too. Fuck you. I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, so what I was saying was every time I watch D, and D is the only one that goes live anymore, hint hint Joanne's. But anyways, D is the only one that goes live anymore. Again, hint hint Salty, hint hint Charles. Like nobody goes live other than D. It's very weird. So she's the only one that goes live, and every time I click on her channel, she's got Digger up there, and Digger is so I'm sorry, Digger. Get some new material. Don't talk about the people in the community anymore, and don't talk about politics anymore. It's tired, okay? So you repeat the same thing over and over every time I'm watching her channel. She will let her stream run for like 6-7 hours just because you're up there running your mouth, and she doesn't have to do anything. So that's number one. Number two is either that or Nikki is up there and nobody wants to hear her. So can somebody else go live, or can Dee maybe get new people up on her panel? I don't know. Let's like be a community again, okay?
Yeah. It'll be just me and you.
I know. That's what it feels like. It's just us. Oh well.
I will. I'll start going live. Oh, Tracy. Tracy goes live.
Oh yeah, sometimes she'll do a panel here and there. But it is fun to watch her by herself.
Fucking panels are intense. She likes to let us fight.
Yes, she does.
Which I appreciate sometimes.
Yeah, it's true.
The whole free speech. We gotta have free speech.
I know, wait. That's what's funny is like the free speech thing. It's like it is okay as long as they agree. The channel host that puts that rule on agrees.
Yeah. We got blocked. We're gonna fight with you for the next 10 years because you blocked us. We wanted to talk about what a tweaker the channel owner was and how shitty and horrible and gross he is. And we got blocked.
I know, right?
All
Like,
of it is
how
over that.
dare
All
you?
of the fucking turmoil for all these years has been because trolls were blocked. The end. That's all it's been about.
It's sad.
I mean, look what it turns into, though. It's disgusting. And it's so fucking weird because no sooner am I getting my ass chewed by Big Nick Bigger and fucking Free Range Evan about we got blocked. They're sitting on AJ's panel saying, block that motherfucker, AJ. Don't let him talk
Right.
in here.
Exactly. So it's okay for them, but not for us to do if we don't like something someone's saying or doing about the channel owner. But when it's about
What
them,
are you talking about, Evan?
call you the wambulance. Whatever. You're the wambulance. You're always crying.
Right? Who's been doing
Yeah.
that for 10 fucking years now?
They are always crying. Always, 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 always.
I mean, everything that's motivated them has all been because they trolled the channel and got blocked for it. That's it. It's weird.
It's weird to cry over getting repercussions for your actions, isn't it?
And I'm not crying about what y'all do. This is called pity for you. Take it because you don't get my pity very often.
Hamilton was all confused. He didn't realize that Buzz's dog's name is Dinky.
Fucking Hamilton. I have a
I
Dinky
know.
too. My Yorkie is named Dinky too. When you
Yep.
left here though, Buzz, his name was like Moose or something, and by the time you got to Chicago, it was Dinky.
Someone just came up named Asian 420, and it was like an Asian lady holding a baby.
Yeah. Oh, that's so gross. That Charles. Ugh.
Let me see what he said. I was getting some clothes out of the dryer. Sam already made the 2 in the. Ew! That's not
Yeah, he
even
did. That's
funny.
what Tally says. He found a used condom, and then the cat disappeared.
Wow. Here.
I haven't even talked to Tally in like I'm gonna say a month, maybe.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, he works a lot.
Right. Every time I see him, I'm like, dude, you totally like completely thank God we don't actually rely on you to run shit because you're gone. Like you're
He
nowhere.
ditched us like 100%. I'm out. He
Yeah.
said.
Rely on him. You know that? Because when it was like we were spoiled. Like every time I'd wake up, okay, here's Asian 420 again. Hello. What is so funny? What is so funny? Hey, Clay. Clay, did you take drugs or something?
I was like, I'm gonna make the name Asian 420, and then you just stand here.
He's crazy.
What a
He
cute
makes me do
baby. Is that your baby?
Yeah.
Well, hello.
this.
Hi. Clay, you're so weird.
You were like, who is this Asian 420? This was a baby.
I had a feeling it was you because you're always doing weird shit.
Oh man,
Well,
that's so funny.
congrats on your baby.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Is it your wifey?
Yeah.
Hello.
What's her name?
Her name?
Yeah.
Song Wuhan.
What up, Song Wuhan?
No, it's actually Joanne as well.
Oh, there
You
can never
fucking
be too
troll.
many of us.
It's
Hey, Joanne.
And the baby, what's the baby's name?
Yeah.
Aaron with an E.
So it's a
Oh,
girl.
that's adorable.
So now we can quit calling it an it.
Yep.
Yeah.
We could call
Well,
it a her.
hello and welcome to the world, Aaron. You're adorable. Well, all I can see is the back of your head, but you're so cute.
Flip her around.
Well, you would never tell anybody, oh, that's an ugly baby.
Oh my goodness. I know, right? You really wouldn't. She's so cute.
Oh,
Yeah, she's not an ugly baby. She's a pretty baby.
Yeah.
She don't really look
A
half
pretty
white.
mom, too.
She looks full Asian.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Is she your only one?
Yeah. With this girl.
with this guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I only have one kid.
Oh, okay. She's like, excuse me?
I wish somebody would hold me and rock me till I slept like that.
I know, me too.
She's a pretty baby.
That's so funny how I joined and it's just like Asian 420.
I know. Why do you come up with these weird ass names to come up with? Like, I don't understand. You're trying to make me think you're a porn bomber.
Because it's so funny. If I would have just like left and not laughed, you would be like, "Who the hell was that Asian with a baby?" Just
I really would have. The whole time I would have been like, this is creeping me the fuck out. Who's the Asian with the baby?
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I think that too when people come up like that. What are they gonna
Yep.
do to me? I'm gonna have to fuck off
Exactly.
this 6-hour live stream.
I'm gonna have to like go in and cut it out somehow.
Yeah. But
Funny.
I'm gonna get off here. I just messing with you guys.
Well, thank you.
But happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
See you later.
I made this guy like
Bye.
4 pounds of butter the other day.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because he brought me, like, he had this baggie and he said, "Can you do anything with it?" He says, how when you grind your wheat to cook with it, what's the texture? And I would say like loose tobacco cut in half, kind of. Like
Yeah.
not pulverized, but anyway, well, it was mostly dust. But it was 4 ounces of mostly dust, so it was a little
Wow.
sludgy. And I haven't talked to him yet, but it turned out really good. It's better than I thought with all that, because it was really sludgy. So, but it worked out okay.
That's awesome. I love how you're like, it was way more than.
Yeah.
Guess who's in the chat?
I'm in my kitchen now, so I don't know.
Salty Pickle.
Tally! I was just saying I haven't talked to you in like a month. I miss you.
Hey, Salty, you're a master ditcher.
Yep. Thanks for
But at
ditching
least
all
you
of us.
Right, but at least you ditched us for making money, which I can accept. You know,
Well,
if it was like,
but he doesn't give me any of it.
that's true. I'd
Also, that
appreciate
is
some of
just
it.
rude, cheap, and unacceptable.
Exactly.
Missy Tally.
Happy Easter. And happy 420.
Yep.
Which it's crazy that they landed on the same day.
Yeah.
I wonder how often that happens. I'm going to Google that when I get by my phone.
My friend has her birthday. Her birthday is yesterday. Which she's not my friend anymore either, so I shouldn't probably say that. But she her birthday comes on Easter every once in a while. I got gloves and I got the coolest little poker thing, so I don't have to hold an onion to cut it up.
Okay.
Yeah. I love kitchen gadgets, man. You just can't go wrong with any gadget. I've got egg separators and things where you can fry eggs and make them in a circle, and apple corers and all kinds of shit. I love it. Like I'm so easy to please where that comes along, because there is not a kitchen something that I won't like.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep.
Do you like a pressure cooker?
And say, "Ugh, what am I gonna do with that?" Because I'm fucking using it. Is what I'm gonna do with it.
Yeah, Salty said he worked 61 hours this week, which is crazy. But do you like a pressure cooker?
I love my pressure cooker.
Yes, me too. Well, I don't have one, but I used to, and I really liked it.
I got 3 and what's it called? Instant pot.
Crock pot?
And no, I don't have a crock pot. Well, I do, but I've loaned it out. No, but I have like I said, I've got 2 pressure cookers and an Instapot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you like your Instapot?
Hmm?
Do you like the Instapot?
Yeah. You know what my favorite
good.
thing to do with it is make rice, which I could have a rice cooker for that, but you don't need one if you have an Instapot.
Exactly.
You just like for real just set you push rice and it does it all itself.
Yeah, I've seen, it's funny. I saw some people making rice cooker recipes, and I'm thinking, why did you buy a rice cooker? Like, you should
Yeah,
have
that's
just bought a
weird.
pressure
I thought
cooker.
yeah, I think they're weird too, but I would take one.
Yeah. You're like, I won't complain.
Yep. I ate a bunch of my rice too, so I gotta make sure I have enough. Cause I freaking love cinnamon sugar rice.
Oh my gosh, I wish that I could just like live with you and you could just make me rice.
That's what they're fucking really good for that. Uh-oh, who's messaging me?
Rice is like my absolute favorite food in the whole world.
Rices?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it either way, like with cinnamon and sugar and raisins sometimes, or
Yeah.
with just salt and pepper and butter. It's fucking
Yes.
great. I lost my onion.
Mm.
There it is.
I love when the rice is nice and buttery. Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
Ugh. And then like basmati rice is really good to have like stuff on top. Like if you want a soup to and you want rice on underneath your soup, you could like pour the rice on top, and if it's basmati, it won't get mushy.
Yeah. Yep. I don't think yeah, I mean it's like it's as good as potatoes really.
Yeah.
'Cause you can do everything with potatoes too. They're just really a starch that'll grab flavor.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, rice and potatoes are my favorite. I'm a
I
carb
use
person.
when I make the fried potatoes with onions and sausage, I use red onion because they're sweeter
Hmm.
and
Yum,
they're so good.
man. I wonder what people had today. Don't they have like ham usually on things on Easter?
Yeah, that's what my mom used to make a big ham dinner. Well, then I would make all of our holiday dinners all by myself at my house. And I never
Oh
understood
wow.
why my mom would get up at like 5 in the morning and do shit. Because I got it all. It's just a dinner,
Yeah.
and I made all 8 sides and all that shit. The stuffing and the corn casserole and the green bean casserole and the dressing. And I never understood why it always took her so long.
You're like, you're so dramatic.
Yeah. Well, she would also get like 80-pound turkeys too. There's a big difference in the turkeys that I buy and what she would buy. So there's that. So that might have taken I mean, you put it in the oven and go back to bed, and then all you have to do is boil potatoes and shit. And I made
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
whole thing like for the last 20, no, not 20, probably 10 years that we were having family get together still. Um is when I would always make everything because I couldn't eat anything anybody else made.
Yeah.
My
So wait,
sister's
what
always
is that?
like, I want to make German potato salad, which is fucking potato salad with spam in it.
Ew.
Okay, do that. I'm not stopping
Wait,
anybody from cooking anything. Do what you got to do.
what is it that prevents you like from eating other people's cooking?
Yeah, I don't know what it is because again, it's not a clean or dirty thing. It's just a thing.
Me?
I don't worry about. I don't worry about. I don't know.
Yeah. Like for me, it really is like a clean thing. And it really is like I don't think that people are as clean as me. And I'm sorry to say that. Not you at all. Like I would eat your cooking. But like I don't think people are as clean as me. And I also don't think that people season properly. And I think I said that earlier, but like just to reiterate, I know for you it's not a clean thing, but for me it is.
Yeah. Well, again, it's like I said, you don't get to pick what you're not going to like.
Yeah.
It just is. It just is.
Dog, like him Hamilton was saying he wants to start making his own dog food because his dog like has become crazy, like in a loving way. Like pretty much what happened was he used to eat like 1 or 2 of those things that like Caesar thing per day. And now he's gone to like eating like 10 a day. And he like demands them. Like as he's aging, and it was even before his surgery, he's become like super addicted to food. And we think that they've like added an ingredient to the food that is causing him to do this or what it could be. But Hammy wants to start like making his own food for him.
I think it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
And actually, like you can just do chicken and rice, hamburger and rice, pumpkin, vegetables, all that stuff.
Yeah.
My dogs love all of, I mean, they like any kind of fruit, all the vegetables. Dinky and I have bananas all the time. That's our thing.
Yeah. That's cute.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam, I'm addicted to food because I eat my feelings. I don't care.
But you can't give a dog raisins because that causes renal failure.
Oh, okay. Good to know. I have like 50 shirts to hang. So I'll be walking around hanging them as we talk.
You're going to be walking around with ham?
No, I have my computer where I'm streaming on right in my bathroom, and I'm like hanging my clothes in my closet.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm like walking around hanging these clothes up. So if you hear my footsteps.
Freaking vultures are swarming, man.
Your dogs?
No, the cats.
Oh.
They all
The
think
cat?
they're going to get something.
That was darn fast.
I'm using the little paddle thingy that came with my wok. And my
Yeah.
wok's non-stick. And this is a metal thingy. So I'm totally against it. But it came with it. So I'm using it.
Yeah, why not? I know I'm guilty of that a lot. Yeah, Sam. Probably. Happy Easter to you, Sam. I hope you got a nice Easter day.
I wonder where Anne is.
I know. Wherever you are, Anne, here's the link for you. Hopefully you can come up.
Yeah, Tally's here. She's got to get her dose of salty pickle fucking with her.
Right?
Because we love Anne.
Yes.
I marinated some really, really super thin cut sirloin too, in case I want to make beef and broccoli with this rice.
Ooh.
So,
Yum.
I know, I'm getting fancy. Making sides and an entree and sides, which I rarely ever do.
Yeah.
I just make what, like if I make spaghetti, I'm just having spaghetti and garlic bread. There's no side.
So what's the side? Beef and broccoli or fried rice?
I'm gonna put these broccoli on the fried rice.
Oh, okay. So then the beef is the side?
No, it would all be an entree, don't you? And wouldn't that be right?
Yeah, that's true.
I put some. What would I put on the side though? Because like when you go to a Chinese place, I usually go to the buffet, so like all the entrees are sides.
Right, like I guess the soup to start off, or perhaps one ring.
Do you like it?
I do. I like miso soup. Have you had miso soup?
I don't think so.
It's really just got a couple ingredients. It's kind of looks like a clear soup. It's pretty good. What soup have you tried?
Chinese? None.
Yeah, none.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I do like
I'm
a
so
soup.
funky about eggs too. Like I have to. I can't. I couldn't drink an egg. That's a lot.
Yeah. I don't know if Hammy wants me to repeat this, but sometimes he says he makes hot and sour soup when he's on the toilet.
When he's on what?
When he's on the toilet.
Oh. Ah.
I said that, sorry. Beef and broccoli is only an entree. Yeah, I know. Oh man, I'm almost done hanging my 50 shirts.
But what would sides be for Chinese though? Because like when you
Oh yeah.
beef and broccoli, you mix the rice with it. When you get chow mein, you mix the rice with it. When you get lo mein, that's an entree that you don't mix rice with.
Right.
So
So
what's
let
the
me
side?
I'm trying to think of like a Chinese place. Like, have you ever had crab rangoons?
Oh, I love those.
Yes, that's like a side.
You can make those, you know.
Oh really?
All it is crab meat and cream cheese in a wonton wrapper.
Sounds so good.
Honestly, that's all it is.
I need that in my life.
There's like no garlic, no nothing. There's no little onions, nothing.
Wow. Have you made it?
Hmm. Super
Wow.
easy.
That's awesome. I need to learn. There's a lot of things I need to learn how to cook.
You will.
I'm sure, like, when I have my own kids, I'm not going to be like, oh, let me just go out and buy everything to eat. I'm going to be like, let me make something real quick, you know?
We're having Chipotle tonight, guys.
Yep.
Tomorrow. Or to McDonald's on Thursday.
Right? Let's see, what did Hammy say? Clay's got a sweet Asian chick that go lo mein. That go lo mein. Clay does have a sweet Asian chick. She seems nice.
She's pretty.
Yeah.
Don't come up here with your ugly girlfriends. Only if
Exactly.
Only
Better be pretty. No ugly hoes. Just kidding.
Just the pretty hoes.
Yep. So, what are your any plans for the week?
For me, no.
No.
I got my neck surgery rescheduled for June so I can sit and dwell on that for the next 2 months.
Oh man, I'm sorry. Why did it get rescheduled?
Because my cardiac test came back with the lesion on my heart. They thought was like damage. So then that's why I had the heart cath. And I had a lesion on my heart. They said,
Right.
well, sometimes women with big breasts, it comes back abnormal like that. Well, if you fucking know that, why can't you see the difference?
Right.
Why
There
do I
should
have
be
to
a
go
way to
through all that
detect
BS?
the difference. Should
Yep.
be detected before you have to go do that horrible procedure.
Right. Well, it wasn't horrible till I had it done by that guy. Dr. Slatton in Amarillo, by the way. He sucks.
Wow. Yeah, I never want to go to him.
No, I will never go back.
Seemed really insensitive.
I hope that I'm never dying on a fucking table and he's there.
Yeah.
Because I'll be asking for somebody else anyway.
For sure. Rightfully so.
I've had a heart cath before when I was like 30, 35, I want to say. And I was
I remember you.
heavier. So my weight is not the issue, but I felt nothing with that one. Like he even said, "You're not going to feel this anyway because your arteries don't have nerves in them." But I
Yeah.
just fuck felt every nerve wrapped around my artery when this dude
That's
did it.
nuts.
Yeah,
I
totally
wonder,
different.
I wonder if you were numbed differently the first time. Like, why that would have been, you know?
I don't know, but it wasn't just that. And I didn't have pain because I didn't automatically have a bad um, opinion of the doctor. But I did have a bad opinion of him because the first time I was scheduled with him, I was scheduled on Thursday, and that's his surgery day. So I only saw the nurse that took my vitals, and then I left. And then the second time I was scheduled with him, I just had the ultrasound and the echo, so I didn't meet him then either. Then the third time I'm scheduled with him is the heart cath, and there's this they shave my fucking badge, and then here's this guy smashing around on it, and I'm chest level to him with my shit right there in his face, and I'm like, and you are, and he didn't even speak to me. Some nurse that or someone somewhere I didn't see said, "Oh, that's the doctor." I'm like, well, good to know now that he's gotten to know me really good.
Right? What a piece of shit.
For
Like,
real.
no
That's not what
personal
you do when
skills.
you got somebody in that position.
Yeah. You don't treat them that way. You make them feel comfortable.
hmm And they did not. He did not. He didn't even talk. He didn't talk to me at all, except for when I was saying that fucking hurts. Well, I didn't say fuck. I said that's hurting. That's hurting. That's hurting. Is it? He says, is it above your waist or below? And I said it's all the way down my legs. Because
Yeah.
I was shooting pains that were just unreal. And he said,
Aw.
it's just the nerves that are wrapped around your artery. Well, why are you fucking with the ones wrapped around my arteries? You
Right.
just literally just go through one area.
Exactly. Like, what are you doing with that? Like, are you trying to torture me to death, bitch?
Right?
Right.
Good thing I don't know your name, motherfucker.
You
So
ended up
I don't know
finding it
why
out.
it took, but it did. And it did. I again, like the first time I had it done, um, they did the same thing, prepped me, they had to shave me. And I said, I usually charge pretty good money to have men do this. And I'm laying there waiting for him to start, and I see this dollar above my head.
Oh my gosh. That is so funny.
Right? I mean,
I
that's
love
a sense of
that.
humor, and it was just a totally different environment, you know?
That's so fucking hilarious that you saw a dollar. I'm dead. I'm dead. That's like the best type of fucking facility.
Yeah, for real. I like that, Now that's
Yeah.
the type of nurse I was. And I always had to tell my doctor, I'm not unprofessional, I'm unconventional. And they loved me. His patients loved me.
Yeah. If they loved you, then you were doing something right.
Yeah. Those little old people that come in, that going to the doctor is their only social outlet. They come
Yeah.
in all gimping in and stuff, and I would tell them when I got them to the door, I'd say, I'll race you to the scale. Oh, honey, I can't. I got this walker. And I said, what are you talking about? You have the advantage. I don't have a walker. And then,
That's so funny.
or I would say, cut that out. I'm gonna break your hip. And and they would laugh. I never got somebody that was offended
Get
by
it?
anything I said.
Yeah.
Because I
That
would
was like,
have
what the fuck?
said it again if I offended anyone.
I'm like really craving Asian food now, Charles. Let's go
I'm
to
really trying to make
YC.
it. I might fuck it up. Because seasoning is my Achilles heel.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not good at it. My mom never taught me how to cook because she was a meat and potatoes,
Yeah.
and she was a very good cook. But it was all meat and potatoes.
So you're like, I know how to season that.
Yeah. Well, shit. I mean, I never saw her like, what is it when you get a crust on the outside?
Oh yeah. I mean crusted. Crusted.
No, when you like, okay, so when she made,
Oh, a sear.
yeah, seared.
Yeah.
She never seared nothing. I never saw that before till I started
Oh,
watching.
my dad taught me to do that before you like put it in the crock pot or whatever.
Yeah, my mom never did that.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I do it now, but to be honest, I can't tell the difference.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a difference.
I'm not sure like what you make that it would make a difference, but not stew. Maybe like if you're gonna steak is all sear anyway for me because I like it medium rare.
Well, I don't know if there's a difference, to be honest, with that whole searing process. I'd love to know if there really is. Oh, hey, Ann.
Is Ann there? Happy
Yep.
Easter, Ann.
Happy
Jesus
Easter.
Louise, we can manifest whoever the fuck we want.
Oh, we manifested Salty Pickle. We manifested Ann.
Yep.
We're the best.
We are. This is how we do it. Take notes,
Exactly.
folks.
And I manifested getting all my laundry done, which, by the way, I usually do my laundry on Monday nights, but getting it done tonight frees me up. Oh, shit, that looks so good. Joanne? Wow. You're a pro.
I'm trying. Last time I did this, I dropped my phone in a cup of melted butter. So
Oh,
I'm holding
shit.
it, doing this one-handed.
Well, it looks delicious. Whew. Put my fan on. I'm going to get an evaporative cooler that's like handheld. Have you ever seen those? Do you know what that is? Because Hammy didn't really understand what that was. I guess they don't use them very much there.
Is it not? Is it a dry climate there?
No. I don't know why he doesn't really have any, but it looks cool because it seems, I'm not going to get like a window unit or anything. It's like this one that I saw on Amazon. I'll show you guys. I'll get a picture of it, but in a second.
I got to use both hands now.
Okay.
I'll end up with scooching my pan off into the floor. And there's no trifecta rule in this house.
Oh shit, there's Ann.
2 dogs.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
How are you? Happy Easter.
Huh? Oh, happy Easter. Happy 420, everybody.
Yeah, that if you don't celebrate Easter, sorry for your bad luck, but happy 420.
Yeah.
God is good.
Happy 420, Ann. You're funny.
Well, today's the 4th month, and it's the 20th.
Yep,
Very thoughtful like that.
exactly.
Thinking
Can you
about
guys
420 folks.
Can you guys hear my fan?
Uh-uh.
Okay, good.
So your central air, you just don't want to turn up your central air or what?
Well, no, it's my central air, like, hey Charles, let me let him. My central air like is great.
Nobody cares about your AC. I'll say that.
Oh,
Fucking
jeez.
Charles. You're
Hey,
such a
buds.
dick, man.
For
I care
real.
about your AC.
Hamilton.
Charles came up here because he cares about you, Ann. I know it.
Yeah.
He's got issues.
Yeah.
He's the perfect panelist guest.
Yep.
Yep.
He's a grandma stalker.
Is he?
Yeah.
You don't sound very good, and
Huh?
you sound like you're under the weather again.
No, I'm just
Putting
dragging
garlic
ass.
in my
I'm
rice,
tired.
by the way.
You're tired? Yeah.
Not.
Did you hear me? I'm putting garlic in my rice.
Actually,
Wow.
I'm tired after eating.
What'd
You
you
need to
have?
put some toasted sesame seed oil in there.
I have a whole bottle of it. I'm putting it in at the end.
You cannot
I'm
make
also
rice.
putting the soy sauce
I
in
learned
there
this
because
when I was in Washington. If you're making fried rice or any kind of rice, you have to add a little bit of toasted sesame oil.
Well,
I
how's
Alright.
she
just
gonna
can't
get it
have it,
toasted?
Charles.
Okay, good.
Charles is always telling me, "Get out of the
Look,
house more, Ann. You should eat more, Ann. You should do
look,
this, Ann."
toasted sesame oil.
He's like
Fuckhead.
Hamilton.
I got 25 ounces of this shit.
Don't use much. It don't take much. You'll overdo it.
You can't overdo sesame oil.
Yes,
Yes, you
false.
For
can.
me, anyway,
It'll
because I
start. It'll
like
start tasting clammy. Trust me.
clammy.
Yeah.
That's
Fishy.
weird.
I'm not using any oyster or hoisin sauce though, because I
Thank
don't know
you,
I
where it went.
Hamilton.
Yeah.
You too.
I just wanted to make sure you saw that, Ann, because that was rude of him, and I'm sorry.
He's always, Hamilton's always rude to me.
I know. He's
Oh,
rude to
God.
me too.
So is Charles. Charles thinks he's my. Well, are you my life
The only ones that
guru?
really don't. There's a couple I don't even mention because I find them irrelevant. The only ones I
Yeah.
really don't like is Joanne and Dee because they both like to play
Oh,
pretend.
jeez. Well,
You
if
know,
you like
Love
me,
you,
you
Dee.
gotta
I would
love
question
Joanne and you
myself
gotta
if
love
you like
Natalie.
me.
yep,
So there.
you better love
Oh,
us, and you better love Ann. Or
I
else.
was wondering what I did wrong if you liked me, Charles.
Yeah, what did I do wrong? What did I do to you?
it's
Ah,
sad. The only man that'll put up with you women is a couple of queers.
Yeah. That's actually that's
hey,
kind of true. Salty Pickle ditched us for a 61 hour job per week.
Okay, salty pickle is what's called a discreet queer.
Oh yeah.
He is not.
no,
Yes, he is. He's a
Hey,
discreet.
Azel.
Everybody knows it. Azel knows. Azel, tell them that salty pickle is a discreet gay. Everybody knows it. Me and Azel both have gaydar.
You
He's
guys
probably
Oh,
sound
more
you
like
open
do.
about it.
Aaron. Me and
He's probably
Azel said.
he's probably more open about it now that he's divorced. But it's a sure thing.
You know, I always had a curious thought. If you take a totally gay, all the way gay, no return man, how hard is it to get him in the bedroom and have fun
What are you talking about? As a
for a
woman?
lady? Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
as a lady.
they probably, if they're that gay, and they probably don't give it. They probably just take it.
Oh,
It probably ain't gonna happen.
hmm.
There's gay men out there that don't even use their dong. They pretend like it don't even exist.
I'll show him as it exists.
That's
Well, I'm just
probably
telling
just morphia, though.
Hmm.
you.
No, it just
Exactly.
was. I was just wondering how hard it is to get a gay
It's
man in
everyone's
bed
own.
with
It's
a
everyone's
female.
own preference.
Yeah, I got stupid questions today.
Well,
Damn.
I don't know.
I
Are you
know.
talking like how gay? Like salty pickle gay or Azel gay?
Stop.
Azel likes both. Oops,
So
there he
does
goes.
Chucky.
So Hamilton started using, I don't know if you guys heard, but he started using beef tallow on his face, and because he heard online that it's like supposed to make you look younger, and
Oh
it's
my
a
God.
moisturizer, and so he used it, and it did fucking work, you guys. Like it even makes
Did?
it literally makes him look like he's using a filter. It's
Huh.
crazy. So I ordered some, and I just got it, and I think I'm gonna return it because it says made in China. And I
wonder
don't know
what
if
they
I
put
want
in
that
it.
on my face.
I bet I bet it's got
Remember what I told
retinol
you about
in
that
it.
Arbonne meeting?
What?
About the Arbonne meeting where that chick put the Ritz cracker in a bowl of oil and then in a bowl of water. And at the
Yeah.
end of the meeting, she showed that the one in oil was still crispy because it didn't let moisture in.
Right.
Hmm.
So is beef tallow considered oil? Oh, there's Buds. Hey, Buds. Oh my God, what a cutie.
Hey, buds. There's the baby.
They're my boy.
The big dinker.
They're my
Cutie.
baby.
Hey, what
Ooh,
happened
that
to
was
my
a nice look on you, buds.
Yeah, my hair's a mess. It's been windy as shit here.
That
That
way kind of looks sexy on you.
Of course, I have an animal that wants to be outside 24/7, like some kind of social butterfly.
That's funny.
Why is Hamilton worried about
All
his
that attention.
looks at age whatever he is?
I have no clue. Maybe because he has to compete with me. I'm just kidding.
Hamilton, you gotta
Beef
accept
tallow
the
is
fact
beef fat,
you're
Natalie.
gonna age.
So it is oil then.
Yeah, tallow is fat.
Yeah.
Might
I
give you
think I'm looking
acne.
pretty good for 64, Hamilton.
But if it works, I mean, I ain't nobody
64,
to say
man.
something doesn't work.
I got all my
I don't think
hair.
I'm going to keep it because I don't want it if it's made in China.
Yeah, that would be a little iffy, but we never know what we're using that's made in China.
That's true.
Well, if he puts enough on beef tallow on his face, you can stick a wick on his eyeball and light it, and it'll be a candle.
That's funny. You're funny,
God.
Ann.
He's having midlife. That's midlife crisis.
You
What the
could
hell
probably
you
go to
want,
a
Probably.
butcher and get some.
Are you here for the pepperoni, bro? Are you here for the pepperoni?
Pepperoni sounds delicious.
I got some,
Yes.
Natalie. I got you covered.
Yum.
Because I'm gonna I bought some
Ooh.
croissants and I'm
Go
gonna
in the
put
buds.
some
Slapping my
pepperoni and mozzarella
pepperoni
cheese
on
in
my
them
pizza.
and bake them. Yep.
One for you.
Mhm.
Where's the
Yes,
black
Joanne, that
olives?
sounds good.
Gotta have black olives on it.
Yes, where are your black olives, buds?
I don't do
And
black olives. Yucky.
cut up bell pepper, green bell pepper,
No.
mushrooms.
Don't do that stuff. Just
Mm.
the little dorjat.
Just
What is it?
Ooh, what's that cool thing you've got there? That like machine looking thing. Oh, it's a toaster oven.
It's an air fryer, baby.
Oh, it's an air fryer. Very cool. And look,
Oh, I like that
Joanne's
one.
got like actual wok fried rice right there. Wow. You guys are making me hungry. I want Chinese food. I want to go to a Mongolian grill. Have you guys been to a Mongolian grill before?
No, we have
Where?
one real close to my house.
There's a few around. I ain't been in
Yeah.
No
I'm
Mongolian
picky
grill
about
here.
the ones I go to. Like, they have to be very clean, like, past all the, you know how, like, every month or whatever they come out with, like, the ratings? Because, like, some of them don't pass those.
That's the issue. I want to go in and inspect their kitchen before I order food, and they won't allow me.
Yeah.
It's right in front of you, though.
It's not right in front
That's
of me. I want to
true.
go behind the
They
line
cook right in
and see
front of
what
you.
the hell, how clean
Yeah.
it is. Can't see shit from the top. It's underneath is where all the grease and roaches and mice are.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yum.
I saw a video of, like, you know those Asian places where they have this silver circles and you sit and you like put your meat on the silver circle. I've never eaten that one, but
Chinese
I
lady.
saw that like there's maggots sometimes in those silver circles
Ooh.
because they don't
No
clean
shit.
the old meat. Yeah, they don't clean the old meat from the last person like as well as they should. And so sometimes there will literally be maggots. It's fucking nasty. So I will never eat at one of those places.
Yeah.
Huh.
After being a cook, for my whole life, it's like I've seen too much. I won't go out. I cook
Yeah.
my own food. I
Hmm.
know
No,
what
Yeah.
the
goes
not
on.
the only not Mexican food sit down restaurant here burned 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Did
There's
someone
no
set it on?
other restaurant that does like home style food here. It's all Mexican.
Is
Did
it
It's all
someone
Denny's?
burn
pretend
it down?
Mexican.
You got
Huh?
Denny's over there.
Yeah,
I know
but
it's Denny's. It's nothing
yeah.
special.
Did someone
we
like?
my dude and I went to breakfast the other day with his brother, and I sit down and the waitress automatically says, "God, you're in here with all kinds of girls." I'm like, "Keep talking." But anyway,
She busted him.
fuck, I
Oh
know.
my
Oh,
god!
this guy came walking out and he was like, "Fuck you, motherfucker!" And he's like, "You can go now." He said, "That's all right. You can fire me." He says, "Don't worry about it. You'll be fired in a couple days." Fuck you, then. You need to clock out. Fuck you, clock me. It's so
Damn.
weird.
Oh
jeez.
my gosh! That's so
I
awkward.
said, since you're gonna fire him anyway, you should have just decked that motherfucker.
Bro.
Hamilton, I'd be afraid to go to sleep. If you smell like bones, that dog's going to get on your bed and eat your face off.
I can't see
Right? Or
that.
at least your eyeballs. That's funny. No,
Dog get
but
up there and just lick all that beef tallow off.
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm contemplating trying it, but I'm probably not gonna. I'm probably gonna return it. The good thing here is that Amazon returns you could just return them at Kohl's. So takes 2 seconds and you're done.
I use a moisturizer on my face, but I can honestly tell you, when you get a certain age, fuck it. Not going to do shit for you.
Yeah. I wonder if that's true. Like if it really at a certain age, like just doesn't even do anything.
Well,
I could see that.
what don't do nothing?
My face
A
would crack if I didn't
moisturizer.
use one here.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Moisturizer's not.
it keeps your hand,
Yeah.
your skin from being all like ashy and dried out, but you're not bringing
Yeah.
it back to life. It's gonna be old
Right.
and wrinkly.
You know.
Unless you get like an injection of something.
Yeah, some Botox to straighten your skin on the face, maybe, but I don't know, man. It ain't
Mhm.
worth it. We all
Hell,
age.
I'd
And
have
then when you
to.
go ahead.
I would have to order a tanker of.
With
Well,
Botox.
when you see these
Yeah.
movie stars that do all that shit, and you see like look at Cher now. I mean, I would rather look old than look like what she don't even look
Yeah.
human anymore. She looks like a plastic
Yeah.
doll
Or
someone
Who's
made.
that?
Cher, have you
Fair.
seen
Oh
Cher?
yeah.
look what Madonna did to herself.
Oh, she screwed herself all up.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, they
Has
go
she?
so far trying to keep that young look.
Oh
to
yeah,
stay
Madonna
popular.
doesn't look good.
No, a lot of them get
No.
ruined by it. Even
You
that,
know
what
who
was that?
Darcy and Stacy is, don't you, Natalie?
Yeah.
Those two look freakish. They look like
I
little
haven't
treasure
seen them
trolls.
recently.
I saw something on YouTube that said that they were doing a botch thing because they went to Turkey and had some shit done.
Oh
But what fucking more? They're
wow.
all walking lips and tits, man.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't have
that's
none
not a
of that
cute look.
done.
Yeah, they had that TV show where they took women and then tried to make them beautiful by doing plastic
Yeah.
surgery over sick. I saw
One.
some of that. Oh my god, that was
They
unreal.
Yeah.
got sued,
And
didn't they?
bought.
Because they really hurt somebody
Yeah, they
Yeah,
fucked
I
a
think
lot of
with
women
so.
the
up,
weight
man.
loss and all that so quickly.
Shit.
And then they
I
left them
accidentally
holding the
timed someone
bag
out.
after all the surgeries. Them
I'm
women
sorry.
are just stuck with all these large medical bills to try and fix their shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's
Oh, and that show, The Biggest Loser, they did like a tell-all thing. They said like those people, they did lose the weight and they did adapt a healthier lifestyle, the ones that stuck to it, yada yada. But they would leave there with like fractures in their legs and stuff because their bodies just couldn't hang.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they never say anything about that.
Oh
They
my
also never
god.
say that if you want to lose weight for not just health reasons but for appearance, that your body becomes a totally different growth when you're real heavy and you lose a bunch of weight. And I know that because I was real heavy and I lost a bunch of weight. And
Mm-hmm.
what used to be
sticking out because it was fat now will sag. My tits being one of them. But that's not all. Like my stomach, things, your back fat, the whole thing, everything sags when you lose a bunch of weight.
Yeah.
I lost weight in my arms, and like honestly,
Well, that's why they do all them tucks, right?
yeah, like honestly, I want to get them tucked because they looked so much better when they were fat. Because
Right,
now that
that's
they're
what nobody
skinnier,
tells you about. They
right?
just tell you
Because
about the nutritional issues and how much it'll help you as far as your health. But people also want to do it for appearances, and they don't tell you everything that's up there and flabby is going to be down there and flopping.
Gravity's a
right,
bitch.
yeah.
And I hated when I got down to my lowest. I didn't like my body at all. And that's
Right.
really weird that I would prefer to have more weight on me, but it's just what I was comfortable because that was just gross. It was just bad.
Yeah, I've got a third cousin. She was on the super heavy side. So she had all that business done to get rid of the weight, and she did. And then she went in to have the excess whatever
Yeah,
removed.
tucked away. Yeah. Removed.
Yeah.
And her body wound up being a horror show after the
Right,
fact.
a
Oh,
road map.
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
She was all scarred up.
My hand's like, that's what I'll leave it at. It ended up being a horror.
You want to
It
do
ended up
anything
being a
for
horror show.
your underarms, where your bat wings are, use hand weights.
Right. Oh, that looks good. Looks
And tastes good
delicious.
too.
Mm. Well, I'm jelly. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my.
Some people have bat wings. Some people have, finch wings. Teeny tinies, or
I didn't notice it, Ann, until I was on my motorcycle and I'm going down the highway and my fucking arm flaps are just flapping away.
Oh God. I
It
don't
was
know
terrible.
I don't care how much weight I gain or how much weight I lose. I will not have cosmetic surgery on
Yeah,
any
me
part of my
too.
body. It's
Me
just,
too.
Woo, treats!
Surgery is part of my PTSD though, so I couldn't have an elective surgery anyway.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot I was on here. I'm talking to my dog.
Okay. I was wondering what the fuck was happening.
He's jumping all over me and shit. I had to get up and get him some treats so he'd leave me alone.
That's funny.
Got a 65-pound wrecking ball comes flying through the air and lands.
He does.
It's a
He
big
can catch
damn
air
thing.
too. That dog can get up off the. He can. I was amazed.
He's a jumper with these little 8-inch legs.
I do know one thing. I noticed this year. Actually, it started the first of the year, January. When not long after I turned 73, that my skin is getting at that point that my skin don't fit me.
And your skin doesn't fit you. I'm sorry.
Well, it just I notice I'm getting little wrinkles on my arms, and I was telling the doctor, I got a good
dragging behind you. You're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only on my arms. My calves are firm. My my thighs are firm. My butt's firm. But
You
my
still have
damn
a butt?
arms.
That's amazing. My butt fell off. Like when I was 55, it completely went flat. It's like, what the hell happened to my ass? Completely fell off. Yeah.
From my waist down, I still have a pretty good firm body. It's just my darn arms. I thought, what the fuck
From
is
your
going on
waist
here?
down. Wow,
I mean,
man.
I got a
What are you
good
doing,
pattern
man?
going.
What are you looking for? I don't have nothing. I'm not eating
But
nothing.
yeah, I mean, but just I keep
all I
looking at
got.
my hands and I said, oh
man.
shit, I
You
got
just
my
blew
grandma's
shit all over
hands.
me. Dude.
When you're a little kid and you grab your grandmother's hand when they're old, and I keep looking at mine. Yep, that's grandma's hand.
You're gonna have to start wearing them little white gloves.
That's funny. That reminds me of the Titanic.
My grandma used to let me play with her turkey waddle
Oh, you had a sweet
her
grandma.
neck.
I got
She was
a tiny one.
75 years old by the time I
Yeah.
ever even knew her.
Yeah.
I was looking at my neck. I got a little tiny one right underneath my chin, but it's not massive or nothing. And when I get an absolute turkey waddle or whatever, I'm gonna start wearing turtlenecks.
And you should get it tattooed all red too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
guys,
wonder-
can I tell you what I'm doing on purpose? So, like, notice how my name is covering my cleavage?
Oh, so you're
Still
adding a
see
little
it.
extra name to cover.
How about now?
That's pretty good.
You know that you can make your cleavage look more pronounced if you use a little bit of brownish eyeshadow.
Ooh, so put some brown eyeshadow right here?
Yeah, that makes it more prominent.
I will do that. Thank
Is that
you.
is that a small boob girl trick, Anne?
Yeah,
I knew it.
that's actually models do that. They have to. What you do is you experiment until you get the right tone.
Yeah,
That's
shade.
really
For
good
most.
rice, by the way.
It's just
Well,
like
fucking
eyeshadow. It just
share.
accentuates the
It's in the
the
mail,
part.
honey.
Okay, thanks.
And for a saggy under the,
Thinking
for the
about
little
making that
bags
beef and
under the eye
broccoli
from
now.
lack of sleep, use preparation H.
But, ooh. Oh,
Yeah.
I
There's the
use that,
kid.
by the way.
I'm in my
Bring that
recliner
up when
and
I was talking about with
he's
everybody
like
talking
6
about
inches
my
from my head. So this is my personal space. There's a
Dinky.
what is it?
foot
My
between us.
monostat.
Uh
Oh
huh.
no, my baby,
Hi,
Dinky, Dinky baby,
Dinky.
Dinky baby. What doing? What doing?
Right.
Hi, baby.
Hey, lean back, man. You're all up in my face, dude.
Love that, baby.
I never
Oh
did.
shit!
Whoops.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. Hamilton always wants me to wear a corset.
Hamilton, those corsets can be dangerous.
Exactly, and
Well, at least he's not asking you to wear a chastity belt.
true.
That's next, I bet you.
That's coming, huh?
No,
Yeah.
corset, if it's on too
Look at that
tight, can
face.
hurt your rib cage and deform
I
your
have
lungs.
one.
And
I have a dress that I got at the medieval fair, and
yeah,
it has a corset. It was the funniest thing. My sister was the one that ran the booth and made the dresses because she's amazing at that. So anyway, she dresses me up and like she's all got a handful of my tatas and puts me all together. And then I had to hurry and be home, so I just zipped through the fair wearing that dress. So this guy and his wife stopped me and they're like, "Can we take a picture with you?" And I'm like, "I don't work here. I'm just here." So it's okay. And anyway, so I said, "Yeah, I'll take the picture with you." So I took the picture and she says, "Read his shirt." And his shirt had an arrow pointing at me saying, "I love boobies." I was like, "That's great. Great shirt. Gotta go. Bye."
Great shirt.
Weirdo.
Hi, Dinky.
Baby. I still got the cat, Dinky. You didn't run him off.
Did your cat run away?
He hid.
No, he
No.
stayed behind the couch the whole time Dinky was here because Dinky was
Aww.
stalking him. Like he would lay in the kitchen
Guard
doorway
dog.
where there was no out for the cat to go outside. He stalked my
Poor
my
little
Smokey.
cat. Let's
See,
see.
Joanne's talking about the cat. Now Dinky's all excited, barking. Where's the cat? Where is he? Did he hear?
You still have my cat?
Yeah. He got all excited.
What is this guy snorting all stream long? Sniff, sniff, snort. Are you talking about Nuggy?
I think he's talking about Dinky snorting.
Oh, is that what it is?
He's the only one I know that snorts and sniffs and snorts and blows
Hey,
his nose.
Sniffany.
Yeah, I've seen Tracy's new dog today.
Aw.
Mike,
Yeah, Mikey.
Mikey,
Yeah, it looks like a part beagle and something else.
rat terrier.
Hmm.
Mikey, he likes it.
I'm so tired of this dog hating town sometimes.
Are they dog hating?
Yes, nobody here is smushy with their pets like I am. And so I feel like that's abuse.
Yeah.
When you're
It's
not smushy with your
neglect.
dogs and
Well,
all
it's
that.
definitely neglect, and neglect is abuse, you know?
Yeah, you got to be
So,
smushy with them. They like it.
exactly.
I mean, why have a pet that you're not going to pet?
Right.
Hmm.
This guy, so I went over to my friend's house this earlier, and he has
Right,
like
Dink?
a German
All
Shepherd,
right,
something
dinner's ready.
that's like just barely 2 years old, so he still does dumb puppy stuff. And so he got out, and I went looking for him in the truck, and I found him. And this guy, the reason why I found him was because this guy had his dog on a leash, and I guess was taking her for a walk, but she wasn't doing something that he wanted her to do. And he's like, "Get up, you dumb motherfucker, get up." And I just don't talk to my critters like that, even when they're extra bad.
Fuck no. Like it's actually so cute to like try to hear Hammy try and like sound intimidating and like, you know what I mean, to like
Yeah.
discipline Chico or Pizza, you guys know him as. It's actually fucking hilarious because it's like still so like you could tell it's like out of his norm and like funny as hell. Like he's trying really hard to be intimidating.
So is his name Chico?
Well, his name is Pizza, but the name that like he originally had when he got him, because he wasn't his first owner, I think that's why he responds to Chico. Because it was like his original name.
Chico!
Oh, Chico.
Yeah.
I was like,
God
nobody's
dang.
gonna dox his
Jeez.
dog.
I know, right? But I think Hammy named him Pizza, like when he took him. That's what I understand. Like,
Hmm.
I had a big
I forgot
friggin'
his
bag of
hobby. I could
broccoli
do that.
somewhere, and
Yeah,
I
but,
can't find it now.
huh.
Who loses broccoli?
Hammy, you're so cute though when you try.
I found it.
Chico, stop.
Well, I got to say something to Jane. I don't know why Natalie's chin is an issue. I mean, you ought to see my nose. I mean, it's a typical Hungarian nose. What the fuck?
Look
She
at my
got a
chin.
Junos.
Huh?
You got a Junos.
Hmm.
I'm just kidding.
Actually, I could probably have since my dad's side of the family
You know,
are
there's a Chaldean nose, and I have it,
German
and it's
Jews.
like a fucked up nose, by the way, and it's fine. I love it. I'll never get it fucking fixed. There are people that like to get their nose fixed when they have the Chaldean nose, but I won't. I'll just keep it.
No, well, you know, Jang, I got news for you. A warrior, particularly if they're Iraqi, they use those chins to stab people.
Like this.
My neighbor got stabbed, man.
Huh?
My neighbor got stabbed night before last.
Oh, shit.
By
Yeah,
the
my tweaky
tweaker.
neighbor on the other side of him, like he's between me and the tweaky neighbor, he stabbed him.
Damn.
Yeah, there was crime scene tape and blood, the whole nine.
Oh, gee.
Because he's effing his mom.
And he isn't really. He hasn't even seen the woman in 2 years.
Oh my gosh, that's actually really sad.
Right?
Oh, I don't
Crazy.
know if I should say this.
People are nuts.
For real.
Actually, my Nikki's
one of
nose
them.
outdoes my nose because of the fact she's in everybody's asshole. Just saying.
I love you, Anne. You're the best.
Oh, best of something, we're not sure what.
The best with the one-liners.
Oh, God damn it.
I stabbed Hammy in the brown. No, I did not. I grow a beard because if I stand next to Natalie in comparison without it, it looks like I had my chin removed because of cancer. That isn't even funny, Hammy. But
You
she
have
makes
to
me
be
look
specific
tall.
because of cancer. It couldn't have been
I
because
know,
of
what
an
the
unfortunate train accident.
or like an unfortunate car accident or a
It's not a
biking
biggie.
accident.
No offense to cancer people.
None
Exactly.
taken.
Seriously, Anne, we did not mean to offend.
Well,
So I bought this new thing.
don't
So
offend
my
me.
wing eyeliner, I was able to do this with my new thing I bought. So pretty much what the new thing is it's something you hold up to your eye and then you take, it's a new type of eyeliner instead of a regular like thin pen. It's like a angled pen. And so the angled pen helps with the angled thing and then it makes it look this easy. I mean, this good, and it was so easy. So
Like a
I'm
Sharpie?
really bad at eyeliner. Huh?
Like a Sharpie?
Let me go grab it. I'll just show you. It'll be easier. I'll be right back.
Stupid cop.
Okay, so I can't fry my broccoli, so I put a little bit of beef broth in my water and
Oh yeah?
I'm kind of gonna steam it, and then I'll throw the beef in after I steam the broccoli, so it'll cook the rest of the way through. And I want to put some mushrooms in it, but I don't want to waste my mushrooms if this tastes like shit. The end. Where'd everybody go? Hello?
I'm eating pizza. I'm here.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're eating Hamilton's dog.
Natalie went to get something.
So y'all were just ignoring me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
But I heard you. You should
Well,
saute.
Yeah,
as long as
they're
you
You
heard
should
me.
saute them mushrooms separately, keep them on the side, and then after everything's all done, then mix in the mushrooms. That way you don't degrade them and they turn to mush.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yep.
And if it tastes like shit, I won't be wasting my mushrooms.
Yeah,
I
you
can
can
make
put them
those.
in
I
the
can put
fridge
some
and use
onions
them.
and
Yeah, you can
potatoes with my mushrooms.
Yeah, or you can make an omelet or whatever with them later, whatever. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, I gotta cook them because
Excuse
they're getting cookable.
Yeah, just
If I
saute
don't,
them all off and put them in little baggies or whatever, little serving amounts,
yeah.
and use them as
And
you
I
need them.
could vacuum seal them. I use this thing like
Oh yeah,
crazy.
you got the vacuum. That's right.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, those are. I got one too. They're really good.
What vacuum?
The vacuum sealer.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought you
I
said
love it.
vacuum.
Love
No,
it. Love it.
the Food Saver, whatever brand. Yeah.
One of these days,
Yeah.
I have a food saver brand. One of these days when we teach Natalie that she can cook at home, she gonna need one.
I just
Cause
love you guys. And
hold on, I'll show you what I do. Cause I
okay.
make a bunch of stuff and then I vacuum seal it, and then I have home cooked good shit when I don't feel like cooking.
Yeah.
me.
Put it in the
Hold on.
freezer.
Yep,
That's what
that's
I
what I
do.
got.
I do the
All
same
of
thing
this
with
side
the.
right here, all of this is food that I made. Like this is enchiladas.
Yeah. That's how my
And
freezer looks.
I've
All a
got
bunch of bags.
Ooh.
fried cabbage.
Mine have Sharpie marker written on them, so I remember what the hell it is.
Yeah.
That's
See, this
awesome.
is
I cook up my
potatoes with
brown rice
sausage.
and seal mill
Yep.
it.
What?
My
Ooh,
steak.
very cool.
You're gonna
Steak.
make me lean forward. You are the most stubborn dog in the
And
world.
you can like when I grill, I also grill a lot of stuff.
There you go,
So
big
that
boy.
Yeah.
this is butter that I just got
Here's
on
one
there
over
the
there
other day. I
too.
need to clean it off.
Eat it up good, okay? Chew it.
Because I had to freeze it and put it up level, and I went right there and got this doohickey. Anyway, oh, I forgot what I was talking about. What were we talking about?
Your vacuum sealer?
Oh, grilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I grill a lot of stuff, like a lot of steaks, a lot of hamburgers, a lot of pork chops, a lot of chicken, and then I freeze it because I don't like to grill all that stuff individually.
Yeah, and then
So
you do it in portions though, right? Like I
yeah,
do. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
same thing.
yeah, and I freeze it in portions so I can have it later, and it works out really good.
Yeah. I think I throw away a lot less too because I'm only
Yeah.
using what I'm gonna eat.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
You said I revoked someone's man card, and I don't revoke anybody's card because they are the gender that they are born with, and I am not God. So do not give me that type of weird ass credit. And I'm sorry for removing your comment. It was kind of like a emotional reaction to being told that I removed someone's man card. But let me just show you guys this cool eyeliner thing. So this eyeliner thing, what you do is it's got different options. So you can either have like, this type of wing, whatever. And then what this cool thing is the pen, it looks thin like that. See how it's on an angle? So when you trace the angle, you can use a really thin pen. So it's like thin and angled. And so you go psh, and it easily does it. And then what's even cooler is that it comes with a eraser. So if you mess up, this is the clear eraser and it's like thin as well. So you could just, so that's how I did it.
Huh.
Pretty cool.
Everybody's like,
When I used eyeliner back in the day, I'm the person that always stabbed her eyeball.
yeah, that's how I am. So Hammy says he'd like to say publicly in front of my friends that he's very sorry for the things he recently said about me. We both agreed to try and stop fighting, whatever. Just kidding. Show us the Sharpie. You should apologize, Hammy. If Natalie is using Ozempic, that is her business. As long as she don't get that moon face. I'm not using Ozempic. She doesn't even use Ozempic. I only said that to embarrass her. Exactly.
Yeah,
If I used Ozempic, I think I'd be way skinnier. So shut the fuck up.
We lost Joanne.
I know. What happened, Joanne? Let me post a link.
Damn it. Between my sinuses and my lungs, I'm going to wind up doing myself in. I tell you.
Aww.
The lungs make me
Yeah,
cough
so-
and my sinuses make me sneeze.
I'm sorry, Ann. I hate that shit.
It's
Maybe you're
every day.
allergic to me, Ann.
Well, it could be.
Could be.
You wearing cologne?
I have that effect on ladies.
Are you wearing cologne?
No. I just use body spray.
Yeah, I don't like guys that dump themselves in
Yeah, no. I don't like
fragrance
that.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm natural, except for the body spray, but that kind of goes away in a half hour after you use
Well,
it.
you better use deodorant. I don't like guys that don't
Oh,
use
yeah.
deodorant.
I use my
Yeah,
deodorant. I
you
do
can
the
keep
basics. Come on.
you can keep your aroma to yourself.
You know what's funny? I have so my nose is messed up because not only because my parents have messed up noses, but also because when I was a kid, I'm pretty sure I fell on the stairs and landed on my nose. So my nose, I favor this side because look at how bad this side is. It's completely different. The bump versus hidden. The bump versus
Damn.
hidden.
Never
Yeah.
noticed.
Yep. Sorry to shock everybody's system. Hold on, let
In
me
here,
make
I
myself.
thought you was perfect.
Oh, well, thanks, Ann. Okay, look. So bump,
Yeah, I see it.
no bump. Bump, no bump. Yeah. And
They can-
imagine when I was
They
a
can fix
kid.
that.
I know, but I'm fine with it.
There she does it again.
Oops,
Yeah.
sorry. When I was a kid, I used to be like, why do I look different from the side? I never put 2 and 2 together that it's my nose.
You take a different portrait, each different side's different, right?
Yes. I look completely different on each side.
Left side,
Yeah.
one look, and the right side's a totally different look.
Yep. I definitely favor this side.
So you
'Cause
favor
this
the right
side-
side? Yeah, the right
this,
side.
This is my left.
Oh, it's left. Oh,
Yeah,
it's mine.
'cause look, yeah. And
Oh,
it's
yeah,
your
okay.
right.
Yeah, to me it's the right. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's back.
I wonder what happened to Joanne. I hope she's okay. I hope no one broke into her house and hurt her. I know that's like very dramatic, but
Well,
she probably,
she's either
fell off, hit a button or something, and then figured she'd just go ahead and finish putting her dinner together because she had that rice and shit, ready.
that's true.
Maybe that's
Or-
what she did.
she got a call.
A phone call
Yeah.
that knocks you off. Yeah, she could be on
Yeah.
the phone with her not caught
True.
boyfriend.
True. And
Huh.
what happened to my chin? Nothing.
You were talking about your nose, and they're asking about your chin. Okay.
Of course. Of course.
Actually, I don't see. I mean, your face is proportionally equal. I mean, it's balanced. I don't know what their deal is about the chin.
They have to have something to
It's
talk
because
about.
Tyler Thomas, like one
Oh,
of the first times I ever went on a panel, he came up and he was like, "You are like Jay Leno with your chin," and I'm like,
I remember that. Oh,
"Yeah."
Yep, Tyler did it.
So he started it. You might not have been watching that, Dan, but you were
Yeah.
definitely around.
well,
Like-
he's rude anyways.
Yeah, he is.
Like he's
it's
got
funny.
something to talk about. I mean,
I know he does not have room to speak.
Plus, the guy almost dies how many times a year? It's terrible.
Yeah, and he told me, and he'll never admit it, but one time, and I'm going to end the stream after this, but I'll just say this and end it. But he told me one time that he used to like date this girl, and she was around him when he was really sweaty, and he was like standing around her, and she's like, "Man, what smells so bad?" And he's like, I realized in that moment it was me.
God.
So I just think of him as a smelly MFer. You know
Smelly
what I
guy.
mean? Yeah.
Yep.
But do either of you have anything to say before I end it?
Nope. Happy
No.
420, y'all.
Yep.
Happy 420 and happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Yep.
Happy 420.
Y'all have a good night now.
You too.
Yes, Joanne, I didn't know where you went, and I'm
Hey,
ending.
there it is.
So
Go
I hope
live,
you have a
Joanne.
great night. I'm sorry.
Go live,
Go
Joanne.
Enjoy your fried
Yeah.
rice.
Go
Go
live,
live,
Yeah,
Joanne.
go live, Joanne. Everybody wants you to go live now.
Your turn. I'll join you.
Bye.
I'll jump
Bye.
up on panel.